replay stream of the Minion miners
Prepare for combat.
versus Probus. Wait, I've got the... Please tell me I don't have the teams backwards, because this is Minion... No, I have it backwards! No! Ah, piss. This dang Pylon, it's so cool, but it's too big. It like demands all the space in that area. Oh my word. Okay, fair. There we go.
Fight
Oh.
well.
Anyways, we've got Himibo on Garrosh, Muradin on Tychus, Mac of Cheese on Lunar, Wesgura on Brightwing, Marshall on Sonya, Conkill on Stitches, who just landed a hook, Darkside on Killfuss, who just landed a stun, Brigitte on Rhaegar, who also landed a stun, Wiener Salad on Stukov, and Walter... I don't even know how to pronounce that name! And Walter's on freaking Greymane. Anyways, Marshall's already gone up onto the Stukov. And wow! Conkill looks for a hook, but gets caught out and ooh! Oh, the Stukov plus the Kalefoss, just instant gib. Really nicely done. Anyways, seeing Kalefoss for the second time today. One of the LTK matches also had a Kalefoss. Honestly, I think he's one of those mages that's underrated. He does so much for point control. Anyways, talents. Fairly conventional Stitches. Patchwork Creation is a very good talent on any map where you're not expecting to need to have the movement speed and you want to stay out of vision all the time. Rectabilis Doors is good anti-dive. Fell Infusion is weird, but we'll let him have it. And Perfect Aim, part of that new build. Body Check, Furious Blow, Quarterback, Cyber Shift, and Sentinel Wisp are all fairly conventional. Except for this. I don't like this still. Anyways. Both teams have their Siege Giants out with the side of Minion Miners. There's all sorts. Ooh, the grenade! And Wiener Salad is caught. He is dead. Garrosh versus Stitches is a difficult matchup. I will be surprised if Probus actually manages to pull this one off. Because at the end of the day, you know, if Garrosh gets hooked pre-10, he's literally just got a free engage. Same time, though, Stitches is one of those champions that really dominates when he lands hooks. Brigitte is double soaking right now. Murderin looks to pressure him. Himibo's slightly behind. And without this, not having Stitches, Stitches actually went mid lane, elected not to try to take one of these points. Meanwhile, Marshall is bunking the bear? Wait, Marshall's probably caught out here. Marshall's going to get hit by the Stukov slope, and he's going to get stunned by the bear. Nope. Apparently the bear stun was never used. Meanwhile, Darkside just barely sneaks away. 2 DPS holding in the lane. These have been some pretty crazy rotations, but yeah, Murdering goes in. But he's not going to get it. The bear manages to tap it. Even if Wiener wasn't there, it wasn't going to happen. I've seen some absolutely brutal displays for this early on, which is just absolutely wild to see. It's fun to see teams that are just like, yeah, we're gonna fight each other immediately. Really quite fun stuff. Especially when one of those tanks is, you know, Stitches, which is not the best for that. But Brigitte being put into double soaking may be padding his stats, but you know, they are losing out on soak as a result. Meanwhile, Himibo stepping up, gets stuked. Continuing to be stuked. But he's going to be able to hold the point. Meanwhile, topside trades places. Conkill's caught out. Important to note that we are seeing BTA here, which means he can die really fast. All the armor in the world won't do him any good against Tychus. But the healing increase will. Which is why that talent's still the best even into a Tychus. No, Marshall and Brigitte are furiously skirmishing, but Wiener Salad is going to get this here. And that'll be the first DK to the side of Probes Pylons. Why? They literally want you to say PP. Like, their team name is designed to be so syllabically long. Oh. Dragon Knight gets baited by Murderin, and Himibo gets kidnapped, but there isn't quite the follow-up there yet. Ooh, throw. Eats a minion instead. And Murder is caught, but there is no follow-up. Meanwhile, it's the completion of the Q build Greymane. And we're seeing, yeah, Sonya's build's pretty... everybody's builds are pretty reasonable. Burst damage Lunara, so we might see a little bit more out from him. And meanwhile, Marshall is, Murderin doesn't quite predict Brigette's path, and now he won't be able to finish the job. But it gives Marshall some much-needed RNA. Muradin's gonna have to make up the health difference somehow. DK went on for a long time. We're already 5 minutes in, wow. Crazy. Anyways. To anyone who is wondering what's going on with this, I am streaming one of the previous matches as a replay for the team that we are going to be seeing fighting here, which would be Probes Pylons. Probes Pylon. There. See. He's just culling, so good macro on Lunara. A little bit of free chip here for the side of Minion Miners. And Marshall's probably going to be able to outclear that topside camp. You know, with the ult advantage already coming out up to the side of Minion Miner, they might be able to capitalize. Drill is a weird one here. I'm not sure I totally approve of that. It does limit the ability of Artychus from sieging. Conkill might actually get caught out here. Ooh. Wait. The leap on Marshall misses. Conkill's... Wait, the drill went over the side and... Oh, that is a clever play. Well played by Muradin. Well played by Himibo. Marshall, though. I think you need to take the leap off of quick cast. It sucks. It happens. I know that I've whiffed an ult before, but honestly, if you're a quick cast enthusiast and you find yourself missing a lot of abilities, there's no shame in having one or two of them to be on release. Honestly, I think everybody should seriously consider messing around with all of the settings, whether it's on release, not, or quick cast. Because, you know, unless you try, you really won't know what you like. You know, it's Gorge, it's Pyroblast. Wait, Bestial Wrath is an unusual one as well. So, I think the strategy here on the side of Probes Pylon is to Gorge someone, eat them, bullet them, and then have a Pyroblast on that person. Ooh. There goes the Rosh. The Stitches. Blech. Meanwhile, this double soaking still going on. Mac and Cheese is rotating up, but Brickhead is going to get out. Meanwhile, Marshall's taking the point. Odds are, if Mac and Cheese can clear these out fast enough, they're going to take a DK here. Just a question of how quickly he wants to go for it. So lingering on for these minions, and the bear is going to catch it. That was a missed opportunity by the side of Mac and Cheese. Ooh, Marshall catches Brickhead, and here comes Wesker. And just like that, Minion Miners is putting themselves in a really good place. Honestly, I have no idea who wins this series.
I tried to save this realm. Now it burns.
Yeah. Honestly, to each their own. Quick cast or normal. They're both decent settings. Like, it's entirely possible to play the game any which way you choose. Honestly, I think the weirdest setup I've ever done is on Garrosh, where I have the 1 key for him bound to D for Indom. So that I can actually, you know, play Garrosh just like Joe. It helps me a little bit with the processing power. I doubt Himibo does the same, though. You know, 13s have come out for the side of Minion Miners. Double up is a weird one. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Brigette gets caught again. It's difficult double soaking when your main body is that of a squishy ranged assassin. And now, man, somebody's gonna get caught by a hook here. Oh, the Conkill misses it out. Wait! Wait, that's disgusting! What? What? Murden? Sir? Don't you think it's a bit much? Okay, okay, I'm actually getting sold on Drill here. Murden's got a lot of creativity with that ultimate this series. And that minion wave is going to be enough on its own. They're looking to do the Bruisers and the Siege at the same time. The Bruiser's coming up for Probe Pylons as well. And Marshall elects to do this solo. Murderin's going to rejoin. It makes sense. There are two forts to kill, and if they can manage to get these waves down while they're doing the Bruiser, well, Probe is doing the Bruiser. Oh.
Red team has destroyed a fort. The shrines will soon be active.
Probe Pylons, this is why nobody casts you, because your team name is literally PP. I can't take it. It's so dumb. I can't take you guys seriously. Oh god. Oh god, I'm actually going mad because of this. Either way, Minion Miners takes another fort. They're Pylons now to me. They will literally just be power Pylons. Ooh, Murderin is caught and dead. Yeah. Hit me, Bo. Wesker, like, nope, you're gone, buddy. Goodbye, friend. You know, they're getting good chip here. Marshall's in a difficult position. He wants to get the point, but he... Ooh. They really wanted Brigitte there. Wesker trying for the body blocks, but can't quite make it, and Brigitte's overstayed is welcome. He's next on the docket, I think. Ooh. Oh! Nice try, Conkill. But bare body blocks are the stuff of legends. Oh, Himibo gets caught. But he's Garrosh, so you know. Not much that can be done there. Meanwhile, both teams are in a stalemate. But Marshall's getting a lot of extra value here. Both teams have 16s, so I think it's worth looking at the talents. Feign Death is going to help our friend, Mr. Brigitte. But... let me roll. Ooh, Meridian just got caught again. And Pulverize is here, so he's actually... Uh-oh. That's unlucky. And poor Walter's next. Conkill is next. Oh! Goes for mac and cheese as well. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, that is a lot of damage. And the leap... Wait, what was that? That doesn't look like leap at all. Winter Salad is here. This fight should be heavily favored. Oh my word! Pylon just nukes freaking Minion Miners just like that. That's a 4-man team kill. Oh, that was clip-worthy. Oh my word, that was absolutely beautiful. Might actually let them come back into the game. They've got 30 seconds to do whatever they want. And they've got everyone. Meanwhile, you know, they've got mac and cheese, but it's just not enough. If they play this right, they should be able to equalize the fort. And then that means it's anybody's game. This is exactly what Pylons were looking for. Winter Salad doing some odd things, looking to create an escape. Good foresight on their side. They still have half a DK here. They just need to be a little bit cautious. And they should be able to win a fight out here. Ooh. There goes most of the DK. Murder and just brings it down low. Mac and cheese. Absolutely nasty. We should look at this Duke Up build. I believe it's popping pustules. that's causing that nonsense. It's an interesting style. I haven't seen it done like this before. But yeah, it's doing a lot. But the question that I have to ask is, would it have been better to just have had the root? Because, you know, Brightwing easily removes most of the slow effects. And, you know, not the damage, but it's a little bit harder to remove the root. At least, even if the root's landed. Ooh, Himibo's caught. But it's not going to be meaningful, and it looks like that's a dead Stitches. Unfortunate. One of the harsh realities of the champion is that you have to constantly be thinking about what's there in the environment. Had he positioned sort of around the fountain for Probe's Pylon, like right here, he could have gotten the hook from out of vision. It would have done a lot. As it is, it looks like Minion Miners is going to do a little bit of chip here. A lot less, actually.
It won't
surprises
be long before
me a
the
bit.
shrines are ready for the
A
taking.
lot of the Kael'thas having good clear. It takes a lot there. Ow. Just going to throw out another reminder. This is a replay cast. And I fully intend to... well, finish both of these games before we start the live series in an hour from now. Putting out a lot of stall here. The Bear's going to take that point, and probes are probably going to have to collapse on Marshall to make this work. Oh, Marshall's probably going down here. No, but he draws Wesgara up. Probe's Pylon now has a small window in which they can do a lot for free. You could see a repeat of last fight. This is not a good space for Minion Miners. They prefer areas that are low on vision, but high in open space. The Tri-Bush is where they'll reign supreme. You know, they're missing a combo on a bear. Happens to the best of us. Oh, that's a three-man stun. Wiener Salad is going to... Oh, no, there's the Garrosh four-man taunt. It's the fundamental problem for Khan Kill. He can't kill the enemy tank. I'm hilarious. Oh, wait, that's... Martin! What PM? Yeah, that's unfortunate, but just a reminder. Tychus literally gets a hardened shield for spell armor at level 13. Tychus is a highly versatile champion, and another one of the champs that really changes how the enemy team has to approach the draft. He, alongside Sylvanas, is one of the sort of staples right now in meta. Not power picks, but picks that can fundamentally alter the nature of the draft. Himibo takes a lot of damage there, but there's no Stitches just yet. Well, there is, just in the other lane. Anyways, let's see here. Stitches build involves Meat Hook. I understand everybody likes Meat Hook. I'm going to be a renegade and say that you should take the extra 25 damage. I know it's not a lot. But let's see what's happened in these couple of deaths that our friend has had. He's had 3 deaths. I think only one of them was outside of Meat Hook's purview. But think about it like this. The only time when Meat Hook is useful is where you've already caught someone out. You're doing your job. You've already lived. Quite frankly, in those scenarios, like here, it's like, okay, fine, you're getting Meat Hook value, but now you're not. Nice. It's like, with Stitches, if you have the initiative, you're gonna win anyways. So I very much see Meat Hook as a win more talent that is profoundly unnecessary. Last chance to surrender. And fundamentally, you can take a talent that is marginal in statistical value, but those marginal scenarios where that extra bit of damage is needed are the scenarios that round off your capabilities. I don't know. I don't think I've done a very good job of explaining my reasoning. Oh well. Both teams have 20s. We see gas bag, which is very necessary into the Rosh. Let's see Kalimdor. I haven't seen a Rexar build like this in a long time. Flamethrower, push comes to shove. Towards Blunderbuss, in a rage, or ignore pain. Sonya is basically invincible at this point. Bob and weave, so Merlin can keep doing crazy plays. And oh yeah, Brightwing's always mounted. Now that talent is so annoying. Oh, Mac and Cheese gets caught. He manages to drop his ult. But Sir Mac and Cheese is another one of those champions with an escape. Unfortunate. One of the things I think Conkill could have done there is turned his body closer to the side of Minion Miners to prevent Mac and Cheese from using his ultimate as a tool of safety. Ooh, meanwhile, Rezra's caught, but there is no ult this time. Murdering. Just keeps dashing away. And Marshall gets caught because he thinks his team is still planning on ending when they have just backed out. Uh-oh. Murdering just got caught. He's almost certainly going down here. That's a double stun. And a cursed bullet attempt for good measure. Ooh. Winner salad. Keeps chasing. Meanwhile, Himibo's just stepping up. And we're stuck. Oh, there's no alpha killer. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Executioner's really good in stitches, so I don't really have a problem with that choice. But if you're lacking in the soft CC to consistently proc, try alpha killer. Like, Executioner's a fine pick, but I feel like there should be more variety in when people pick it. Although, let's be honest here, Stukov plus Stitches, yeah, they're always proccing it. I don't know why I'm talking about Alpha Killer here. I'm just plugging my bad talent opinions for no reason. Yeah, they actually have a really good chance to end here. Oh, that's a 3-man stun, but the Sonya gets thrown away. 4 health is going down for Mac and Cheese. Is going to, but they have to kill the Greymane. The Greymane doesn't die. This is over. Oh, it's just up to Brigette now. And Darkseid, can they do 17%? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that is so tragic, and I absolutely feel for Pro's Pylons here. That's why you don't. That's great. That's great. What? Oh. Anyway, I don't know if you're watching this. I don't think you are, and I don't think you ever will, but oh, please. Please don't start a sentence with my butthole ever again. Please don't do that, man. Anyways, that's game number 1 of this 2-part series. Shit. Spoilers. Spoilers. Pretend you didn't hear that. So, as a minor reminder, we are doing the Probes Pylon versus Minion Miners match before we get on to the main event with Probes Pylon versus Bob. Probes Pylons, wait, there's don't mind me. There we go. Anyways, I'm starting up game number 2. And we shall see. Okay, right. All right. We are going. Oh my word! It's a chokeout game. Why do you do this to me? Oh no! Look at these drafts, people. Look at them. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. My good sirs, my good sirs. Wait, what? Oh, why do they do this to me? Why do they do this to me? They've swapped positions again. Why? Okay. Thanks for that, guys. Okay, so that just happened.
10 seconds.
Wait, they are swapped, right? Thanks, people. This is why you always position on the right sides, people, because, you know, if you don't, your poor replay casters are going to have a hissy fit. Anyways, let me just fix some stuff here. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Whoops. Absolute skirmish. We've got not quite Deathwing main tank, but it's a Deathwing offlaner. Wait, what is it? Is it a Deathwing anchor? Sir Mac and Cheese is trading in deep. And that Deathwing's already lost a plate. This is going to be a frustrating thing for the sides of Probe. They need to close this game out early. And while, you know, Tychus is good for that, Malthael's good for that, they can basically just nuke this dude. The Sylvanas is a problem. While the Cho'Gall doesn't win early game, they don't act. They have Sylvanas. They have the ability to put pressure on early. And wait, what is going on here? Okay, it's Darkseid leaning into Marshall. It's Echo of Elements, so there's no big value here. Himmerin needs to run. Himmerin, I guess. Oh, wait, what? Mac of Cheese just gimps the poor Malthael. And now, Cho'Gall starts the can. They'll do it much faster than this poor Brigette. Definitely seeing a lot of rule swaps here. Yeah. Tychus has problems being sole source of camp clear. I definitely give this draft to Minion Miners overall. Count kills going in. He's getting traded in by that Cho'Gall. It is a conundrum for them. The Sylvanas exists to threaten both Malthael and Tychus here. It's a lot of damage. It can just come in right in one go. Well, Marshall and Darkseid are just vibing. Neither really needs to interact with the rest of the game. Ooh, that's a good wall bang. pretty amazing how small the margin of error is for Himmerin. However, taking BTA here on the side of Brigitte does create one problem. Until 10 comes along, Walter is going to have to be the one to do the finishing blow to Cho'Gall. I think BTA was a mistake here by the side of Rope's Pylons. Because Cho'Gall does have Ice Block, and if they're worth their salt, they take it here. Like, I understand. Yeah, Molten Block bad. Yeah, but honestly, when the enemy lineup is like 90% damage, you're kind of obligated to take it. Ooh, Marshall's catching the charge. Oh, that is amazing. Meanwhile, the Minion Miners understand their role to play in this game. And that role is that of the split pushing bastards that cause the other team immense stress. Wait, what? Okay, they've decided against continuing that. Himmerin's not going to be able to catch Wiener here. Wiener was pretty smart in his positioning. Made himself very hard to pick out unless Himmerin decided to flank around. Maybe that was the play on their part, but hindsight's 20/20. Just like the caster has 20/20 vision over the whole map. So one of the important things to remember, like if you look at it from the perspective of any player, there is so much fog of war to think about. Yeah. Minion Miners already starting this out. Himmerin's going to go and join them. Odds are they're going to give that up. Ooh! They come back for seconds with Thrall and they get him this time. Poor Marshall. Meanwhile, they put the Tychus and the Malthael into the Protector. I don't necessarily approve of this. They can't kill Cho'Gall now. Well, prove me wrong, and I'll be impressed. Unlucky. Meanwhile, they're playing this map according to the old conventional wisdom, but I think that might be a mistake on the side of push powers. Without the ability to cheese out the well anymore, going for top fort is risky, shall we say. And because they have no DPS, look at what Himmerin is doing. They're actually on the verge of outright murdering the Stukov. Those are the dangers of having no DPS available. Remember, this thing is basically a tank and a DPS, so whenever you're putting people into the Protector, it should be based on your team composition. So, place a frontliner and a DPS in there so the rest of your team is consistent. If you put a healer in there, you can't heal, and whichever DPS is left out is going to be pretty boned. You put your Bruiser in there, and you're going to have trouble because you no longer have access to... Ooh, we see a turret steal here. Anyways, the point is this. Healer DPS is optimal. Wow, this is a lot of ults going out here. Himmerin's going to live, though, until the fear hits. Oh, my word. That's a 2-for-1 trade. That is deeply... Never mind. Sir Mac of Jesus cheesing. Sir Mac of cheesing? Ugh. Oh, no. These puns tonight are so terrible. Oh, no. What am I doing to myself? I should be so disappointed in myself. Meanwhile, they're going for their turret. They have an item advantage now, which is pretty key. But they're going to have to clear fast because Sylvanas is going to cheese this out if given the opportunity. Going to send either Brigade or Can Kill to get it. And meanwhile, Walter's just getting to camp, and it looks like they're starting the cheese already. Mercenary Queen's going to get a bit of value. And 13s haven't quite come out yet, but they will. Meanwhile, Marshall's getting cheesed out here. This may be a macro mistake on the side of Probe. They're actually going to take a lot of damage here. I think this is potentially one of the scenarios where I wouldn't take Odin. That's a lot of structure advantage to lose over killing a Thrall. Like, they get a few turrets, sure, but that's just not enough to make it worth it in the long run. Imran sees this. It's opting instead to go for 13. After all, it's already come out for the side of Probes. It's looking charging into Walter. Spooky, but they should be fine. Oh, look at that reaction. They're spooked. They knew they had their wallbang there, and they completely denied it before Count Killy could even think of pressing the button. Really clutch. And there it is, Molten Block. Absolutely the right call here. It completely shuts down Last Rites. And possibly even APOC or Bellowing Roar. Like, I've been told time and time again, take the literal, you know... Oh, what? The charge still hit, but he was mind controlled. That was a funky interaction. Ooh, Marshall with a big earthquake on the back line. Look at that. Does no damage because he gets healed back to full. Oh no! Wiener Salad has to drop the turret here, so he doesn't give it to them. That is so much to lose in one round. Darkseid is not likely going to make it out of here alive. Cho'Gall's just going to follow him and keep punching him. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, that is absolutely brutal. Imran is minding the gate. Doesn't want to give Conkill a flip at this point. But yeah, that force that they took into taking the keep, that might be a win con that they've opened up for themselves. Personally, right now, I think the best you can do on this map is to push out through mid with the first objective, take it to that lane with the second, and you can also do the same thing with the third if that doesn't finish it off. Frankly, I think that's the better line of attack right now because, you know, you can't do the well cheese anymore. There's no sense in building an advantage in the lane unless you get the fort early. Of course, things like Sylvanas prove the exception. And meanwhile, Minion miners, they're using that 16 to take another fort. It may be an error on their side, but they have the advantage. They might as well. They also have a few really powerful talents now. Whenever they take the fight, they're going to have a pretty strong advantage. Marshall. Ooh, that is a big sleep into so many ults. Imran's feared, but there it is. Completely negated, and that is almost certainly game here and now. Ugh. I don't get it, but it just happened. That was a very, very, very weird and distended CPOG. Also, one of the other things that's weird about Cho'Gall on this map, it unironically is kind of ridiculous because you can get away with some very odd laning compositions here with protectors. Like, you can put in these guys. They're literally that. They're going to need a pilot now. And who better to do that but Marshall? After all, they don't need soak at this point. Same time, though, they know they have about a minute, even after what's his face goes in. Wait, they're putting Weskara in, and Weskara took the item. Okay, I'm gonna have to reserve judgments there, but this is definitely putting Marshall in a weird spot. No peel, GG, no peel. He's actually really tearing Walter a new one there. You know, the Protector's getting a lot of damage in. But he actually manages to set Walter up for a kill, and wait, that... Alright, the pilot Q missed, but the gunner Q did not. And look at this. It's a Protector that literally just shoots orbs of stun. Mr. Mac and Cheese disabling the structure. There's very little that can be done right now by the side of Probus. Kunkill is going to take a lot of damage here and is probably going to drop here. They have a full health tank and a full health DPS. Oh, let's be honest here. Cho'Gall is 2 DPS. Let's see here. Where's the damage? Why do I keep forgetting this tab? It's 2, right? Yeah, like, look at those numbers. Bonkers. The fact is that the Cho actually kept up, which is really bonkers. Like, the Cho kept up with the Sylvanas, which is absolutely crazy. Anyways, that's the series. I'm going to do something weird.